Yes, folks, welcome back to the Hidden Fort out in the wilderness with Rudy the horse and creepy people who point to the fort. We're going to open some Throne of Eldraine and we're going to talk about LGSs today. That is the topic at hand. So today, these boxes belong to my patron, Antonio R. Antonio says, Rudy, I'm still into the Throne thing. You've made me wait 3 million years. Sorry for the delay again, due to the fun times of the Drano. So today's topic of conversation, as we crack packs in the background, is going to be discussing... Rudy, be honest with me. Just stop lying. Be honest. Be honest. Our LGS is done. Is this whole old school 90s attitude that we all have, are we really the Timmies for believing this is still sustainable? I mean, come on. Let's be honest with everything. Let's be completely straightforward. Okay. I'll be honest. Yes, we are the Timmies. The LGS model has no place in the future. I know that's a nasty thing to say. And Wizards knows it. Wizards knows, Papa Hasbro knows the world is changing. I mean, for God's sakes, everybody. I mean, do we really need to pretend like it's not? We're all frustrated. We don't like the concept of change and evolution, but it's happening. Let's just be honest about it. I mean, think about this. Wizards is selling Secret Lair Direct single cards. They fulfill Amazon Direct at a warehouse. Wizards literally sends pallets to Amazon to just sell their own product direct to the public with no stores, nothing. There's no Amazon local LGS. Let's be honest. It is what it is, everybody. I mean, I'm just laying it out there. It is what it is. And, our first mythic, the Outlaw, really? And that's a very difficult thing for everybody to accept and get over. That's really just the nasty truth of all this stuff. A little castle action and a little fortifying action. I guess I would have a slightly more softer, non-duh attitude if, Murderous Rider, one of the best rares in the set still. If literally we didn't have Wizards themselves shipping pallets of booster boxes, which are supposed to be reserved for stores around the country, to Amazon to be just sold direct, fulfilled by Amazon. You have Wizards having, their digital footprint with virtual cards and virtual packs, which they make stupid amounts of profit on. Rudy's Wickety Wolf. And then, of course, you have, Wizards in the last 60 days launching now 13 Secret Lair products in 60 days. Embercleave! Mythic number 2. Very nice. Nice little Reaper of Night showcase. I mean, look at the facts. And I think that's the thing that we need to, mentally, psychologically, we all need to get on the same page. Wow, really? Brazen Borrower now? Holy smokes, Embercleave and a Brazen back to back. Epic, holy smokes. I think Brazen's one of the most expensive cards in the set. Holy crap, that's amazing. Okay. And I think it's a really tough thing. It's a tough, oh my goodness. That's what I'm telling you all. Fae of Wishes, showcase frame. I don't understand why people are downplaying Throne. It's just not a great product. I really don't get it. And Robber of the Rich. Holy, 4 mythics. What is this, a Theros collector's box? 4 mythics in the first couple packs? Am I right? So that's where I'm at, Vantress. Is, it needs to be accepted. We all need to change our thought process. And it's very difficult to do because we know the history. People who've been in the industry a long time. They know the history of the Magic. They know it was built on the backbone of the local stores and the tournaments and F&M and player rewards and blah, blah, blah. But the nasty thing is, look, if you want to paint me as the bad guy for telling you, that's fine. But the reality is, that's not where we live anymore. It is 2020. I mean, Wizards is printing their cards, and they are shipping pallets to Amazon to just sell around the country. It is what it is. They are selling little boxes with a single card in it. I mean, it is what it is, everybody. There's no form, and there's no way for us to just say, no, LGS is the ABC. It's not. It simply just isn't, everyone. So, nice little Ardenvale foil rare. 2 foil rares back to back. Very nice. And I think if we can all move on over the next 12 months on this particular topic and accept that that's just really, there's just no place for the old school LGS business model. If we can all just kind of, wow, another fave. Wow, that's a foil and a non-foil fave wishes. That's pretty cool. Okay. And I think the Magic world would be a better place. We all are agreeing on the same thing, and there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, we all know there's too much Magic product being released. There's wallet fatigue. We all understand about the digital Magic. We all understand, well, actually nobody cares anymore about the reserve lists. That's kind of funny how that's changed. And, it's just one of those things that, the reserve list is not the flavor of the year anymore. The reserve list is old school. Nobody cares about it. Nobody wants to talk about it because there's nothing to talk about. Gilded Goose, very nice. And that's the funny thing, in 2017, 2018, it was just all the new products tanking. Ixalan sucks. Master sets are tanking. Everything's garbage fire. Stonecoil Serpent's also another one of these rares, really holding its own, doing well, by the way, everybody. And a third foil rare. Increased foil rate. And again, I don't even like the increased foil rate, everybody. I know everybody said, well, Rudy, it's easier to get the cards. Yeah, that's great. I mean, if that's what you're going for, but just get the regular version. Great Henge, Mythic number 5. The purpose of a foil variant was a more rare, flashy version. A pimped out, fancy version. If they're super printed, they're not very exciting. It's not, wow, really? Okay, I'm trying to ramble here, but this box is just Gilded Gooses and Fabled Passage and 5 Mythics. Just, Antonio, this box is just phenomenal. Holy crap. I mean, just really? Clackety Bridge Troll. So that's kind of the whole topic we're kind of rambling about today, everyone, is just the lack of the Magic community to accept that, LGSs are going to die and they are not part of the future. That is probably the most important, obvious, yet, we're all kicking and screaming the other direction of how it is. And if Wizards truly felt that LGSs were the future of Magic, it wouldn't be the way it is today. If they truly felt that, literally, you would have substantially more LGSs not shutting down versus more LGSs continue to close than open. And on top of that, you would have Wizards just pretty much not selling direct to Amazon and not, wow, by the way, once upon a time, we're getting all the good rares. And of course, not selling direct Hasbro toy shops and all Hasbro direct and this whole theme of changing directions. Oh my God, Cauldron of Eternity. Look at these mythics. This box is just out of control. Oh my God. Like, really? God, Lord. Like, are you guys seeing how good this box opening is? My goodness gracious. Like, are you unbelievable? Ending on a lightsaber champion. That's box 1 of 2 already, everybody. Antonio, that was a phenomenal, but 3 foil rares, 6 mythics, fableds and gooses. The only thing you didn't get is what? Maybe an Oko? Oh my God, that was phenomenal. Well, congratulations, not losing money on your $79.99 booster box. Holy crap, you probably made a nice 20-30% profit. So that's kind of what I'm talking about, everybody. That's the whole purpose here, is to just have the conversation with you all of just the nasty reality that LGSs don't have a place in the future. And nobody wants to hear it. People get angry when people say that because I understand why you're angry. Because LGSs are important. And they used to be important. But it's 2020. Is that soaked in? Double tap fabled. Really? Man. It is 2020, everybody. Things have changed. And I know I don't want it to be changed, and I miss it too, and I think it shouldn't go that direction. But that's not, just because I feel that way and you feel that way, doesn't mean that's what's happening in life. And that's a very mentally, psychologically difficult thing. It's a tough pill to swallow, everybody. It's a tough pill to swallow. Because none of us want to accept it, because it doesn't make any of us happy. No one's out there going, oh, thank God stores are closing and everything's going to be run by Amazon. Oh, man, thank goodness. Nobody's saying that. Oh, thank God Wizards are just going to start selling single cards direct. Circle loyalty, here we go. Here comes the mythic train. Nobody's saying those things. Like, do you see my point? Nobody out there is preaching that, oh, death to all the stores. I only need my local Walmart. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, you know what? You know what's going to make this a beautiful, great day? I'm going to go to my local Walmart and hang out all afternoon and sit by the registers. Ooh, once upon a time. Nobody says that. That is not the thought process of anybody. But that is the future of everybody. Dang, that was a deep line. That was intense. Did you guys just catch that? That was like a poet, and I didn't even know it. Castle. Hey, that one's actually been doing pretty good, by the way. Anyways, well, Antonio, congratulations on some good pulls here, man. You have an absolutely stunning Throne box opening here. Absolutely stunning. Pretty much at this point, I mean, you got a monster mountain of mythics. You've already double tapped Fabled Passage, which is like going to be double tap the Stone Coil Serpent. Another foil rare. Your pulls are absolutely stunning. So, but I just wish the public would stop arguing about, you know, what Wizards wants to do and what Wizards' direction is. I wish everybody would just stop kind of, I don't know, how do I say it? I wish everybody would stop arguing about what should be done and just start focusing on, okay, this is where we're at. Now, how do we handle it? I think that's a healthier, more important direction to focus on, and it would help everybody as a Magic player or collector, an investor or distributor, a store owner, wherever you are on that food chain. I think it's a healthier, better way to handle it all. Look at that little creepy guy. Little creepy goblin. I think that would be my suggestion on how to be more successful and how to handle the changes that are not coming, but they're happening. It's just kind of the way things are nowadays. So that would be that's definitely a good way to say it, I think. We only got a few packs left here, everybody. We're down to the last little chunk of box 2. I would say, you know, like I said, good luck to my patron. But again, 2 absolutely fantastic Throne of Eldraine box openings. Have we even had a dumpster fire Throne of Eldraine opening? I was like, have we even had a bad box opening? There's Oko with his fancy leaf. He actually showed up. Well, I'll be dang on chalupa with extra meat. Look at that, everybody. Even Oko has showed up for the day. So I said, these box openings for Throne are just... Like, I know people are like, Rudy, your box openings get boring, but a lot of people just run them. They like to listen to the discussions and the commentary and the topics, but... You know, you have to admit, looking at the background, these box openings are phenomenal. Nice giant killer showcase. And it's just the amount of value on some of these, which is interesting to really compare the difference in the value of the Throne box opening compared to the value of the Theros. They both have collector's boxes. It's been very fascinating to see the financial difference between the two, isn't it? Hush Money and some dwarfs. So... anyways, that's where we're at. I just want to give a little final closing speech here, everybody, as we just do the last couple packs of box 2. Rudy the Dwarf, and, ooh, Turn into Pumpkin. I used to like that. It was a cute little card. Well, in the last little row of 12 packs here, I wanted to comment that, you know, I know because people are going to comment and ask it, you know, Escape to the Wilds. Paper Magic is not going anywhere. And, you know, every month or so many months when we have these silly decisions by Wizards, the conversation comes up of, Rudy, is Paper Magic dying? Is Paper Magic going to be dead by next month? The end is near, everything's going to zero. Emery, not worth that much anymore. And I still very firmly am going to stand by the same thing I said 5 years, the same thing I said 10 and 15 years ago, Murderous Rider, and the same thing I'm going to say 10 years from today in the year 2030. No, Paper Magic is not going anywhere, just like this kitty cat is. The reality is things continue to evolve. We're having flashy versions and regular versions, but it's not going to be the end of Paper Magic. You can't confuse the anger and bad decisions to just, oh, Magic's gone, no more paper. We're stop making everything. Look at this pack. Wow, Magic Mirror Mythic and a Guide Mother Showcase. Those, I'm telling you, even Showcase Common, those don't underestimate. I still think the hidden gem and all this stuff is the box topper versions of the cards. Doesn't have to be foil, just the full art versions. I think that is going to be, because you can't get them in regular packs. And the mythics of those are very tough to get. So I still believe that. Realm, this is, for example, right here. Realm Cloaked Giant, not the greatest card, 7-drop monster, dude. But the ability to get this card in the showcase frame, that particular pull is very, I think literally in like the 40 boxes I've opened on camera here, which is about 20 box opening videos, we've probably pulled that card maybe 2 or 3 times out of like 40 boxes. Just to give you an idea of the lack of, printing that card sees throughout the distribution of these boxes. And look at that! Garruk in the clothes! That's pretty sweet. Haven't seen you in a while, Dr. Garruk. What have you been, traveling? Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, well, hope you all enjoyed the video. Antonio, thanks again for being a very kind patron. Sorry to make you wait that extra few weeks from the holidays there. Now we're in February with this crazy, that Throne of Eldraine delays we had in the holidays there with no product for 30 days. Ugh. Anyways, thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you all can learn something. Just even if you have to just sit there in a room with nothing in it, stare at the roof, stare at a wall, and just really think about things. And I think it'll do you some good, do everybody some good many times to just sit back and really just try to think about things from other perspectives and really be rational. Don't be emotional. Don't be angry about magic or wizards. Just really be rational. Use logic and just think about, the whole A plus B and equals C thing. Just be very, okay, these are the facts. This is what's going on. What are the odds of these different outcomes? And just be very logical about it. And it'll lead to better decision making, seriously. So, thanks again, Antonio. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. And as always, appreciate the views and allowing me the honor and privilege to entertain everybody.